Hey, good evening, everybody. Ken Oz here for Georgia Langevin Productions, and we are at the 2007 Las Vegas Mayor's Cup. We're here at Betty Wilson Field number 6, a 6:40 game, the first game of the tournament for these boys under 13 teams here. We've got in green Neusport, the local team, going up against the Maple Valley Rapids Navy squad, and they are out of Washington State. So Maple Valley in white, and they're moving now from left, or right to left, I should say, with the left leg, number 16 with a shot on goal. Cody Crook, and that's going to be stopped there by the keeper, Ben Thomas, for Neusport. Ball out here near side, off Neusport, number 12 for Maple Valley. Dylan Shepard puts the ball into play. We'll get you the full rosters for both of these squads here in just a minute or so. Just let the action develop here. Ball rolls into no man's land, far side. Nice job by Ben Thomas getting to that ball before Lucas Kluber, number 6 for Maple Valley. Just the start of things. I believe we have two 30-minute halves here. There won't be any overtime, just the bracket play games here. And again, Thomas reaches down and makes the stop. Beautiful night here in Las Vegas, the 26th of October, 2007, a Friday. A lot going on here in Las Vegas this weekend. Of course, the final weekend before Halloween. Battle over there, far side, number 7 on defense, Jonathan Fan. Cross into the middle, it's going to be deflected out. We should have a corner kick here, and we do. So a corner kick for Maple Valley, number 13, Keegan Crook will retrieve the ball and set up the corner over on the far side. And with the left leg, kick comes up top, now cleared over to the far side. He tried to bring it up top, I should say, and it was cleared over to the far side again. And again, the white team tries to put the ball into the middle. Number 17 with a shot on goal is going to be wide. Connor Adams. And Ben Thomas watches that one go out. And the goal kick here for Neusport. And for Neusport, the keeper there, number 1 is Ben Thomas. Number 2 is Austin Rowe. Number 3, Cody Westland. Number 4, Trevor Geyer. Number 5, Jordan Peralta. Number 6 is Dominic Piazza. Number 7 is Jonathan Fan. Number 8, Jake Bearden. Number 9, Braxton Feller. Number 11 is Devin Putnam. Number 12, Jason Nartker. Number 13, Jeremy Vital. Luke is number 17. Number 18, Jimmy Figueroa. Number 23, Ken DeRamos. Number 27, Evan McGarry. Number 80 is Dakota Holloway. And rounding it out is Johnny Gonzalez. So we'll try to get Johnny's number as soon as we can. I believe it might be number 19. So there's the roster there for the Neusport squad. Ball far side. Number 11 picks it up there. Devin Putnam. And Putnam can't move it left to right. And Maple Valley, again, is going to be thwarted in the defensive backfield of Neusport. And for the team in white, as again they penetrate, number 16 trying to get there. Thomas leaves the net empty, and the cross is going to be too long. Nice deflection there. Number 7 with a nice job on defense. Thomas comes over. Jonathan Fan, nice job by Neusport getting in front of the net and defending right there as their keeper, Ben Thomas, was hung up here on the near side as he tried to make the save. Fan right there in front of the net to make the stop. Huge play right there for Neusport. Maple Valley, they were on the verge of a score there, and they just couldn't get past. Number 7, Jonathan Fan. But again, Maple Valley on the attack. Off of Thomas and into the net, number 16. Cody Crook for Maple Valley. So they just kept knocking on the door, and finally they get the score. Jimmy Figueroa now into the match for Neusport. So 1-0 in favor of Maple Valley here. And we haven't even gotten you the Maple Valley roster yet. Neusport trying to spread the field open here. Now they go into the middle. They're playing from behind now here in the first half. Jake Bearden getting over to the ball. Bearden towards the corner in the back line. And Thomas with a diving stop. So here's the roster for Maple Valley. They have the 1-0 lead. Number 2 is Jason Comer. Number 3, Daniel Heiner. Number 4 is John Chang. Number 5 is Chase Malatich. Number 6, Lucas Kluber. Number 7 is Jake Knowles. Number 8, Ryan Perez. Number 9 is Billy Miller. Number 10 is McEwen Henderson. Number 11, Shane Bowers. Number 12 is Dylan Shepard. Number 13, Keegan Crook. Number 14, Dalton Myers. Number 15, Ryan Wingy. Ryan's the goalkeeper. Number 16, Cody Crook. Number 17, Connor Adams. And number 24 is Trey Nakanishi. Head coach, Charlie Crook. And the assistant is Lance Deskins. And again, it's Maple Valley on the attack. They will have another corner here. They've had one previous corner kick taken there by number 13, Keegan Crook. And they weren't able to put the ball into the net the last time. He tried to come up top, and the ball was cleared right back to him. So let's see where he goes this time. Pulls it in just a little bit. And again, it's going to be cleared over to the far side. Number 2, Austin Rowe for Neusport. And now here comes the green squad. Neusport bringing the ball up to midfield and across. And on the run now into the defensive backfield for Neusport, number 8, Jake Bearden. Nice job by Neusport right there. So maybe that'll be the spark. Their offense needed here. And now it is Neusport with the corner kick. Number 5, Jordan Peralta. Corner kick here. Peralta waiting the whistle. Both teams positioning themselves in front of the net. Here comes the corner. Header towards the net. Oh, it's going to be deflected by the defense. Nice job. Nice setup by Neusport. Nice defensive play by Maple Valley. Ball near the back line. Into the corner now. Number 7 with the takeaway there for Maple Valley. Jake Knowles, but he doesn't really have anywhere to go. Neusport takes it away. And now Maple Valley, they want to get out and they want to run now. Number 16, Cody Crook. Crook runs into some nice defense there by number 23, Ken DeRamos. DeRamos with a slide tries to deflect that ball. Crook manages to put it into the middle of the field. Lucas tries to maintain a little control right there, but the ball will go out across the back line, and a goal kick here for Neusport. And for the green team, number 80, Dakota Holloway now into the match. Ball out near side. The Rapids in white, Maple Valley. Ball here near side. And number 18 for Neusport, Jimmy Figueroa with the throw in into the middle there. And now Crook again, number 16, uses the near side. Cody with his cross. Oh, he had his teammate there, number 4, but the defense was there for Neusport, John Chang. For the Rapids, looking for the score right there, but the green defense does its job. Ball across midfield. Header number 10 there for the Rapids. McHugh and Henderson. Wingy, the keeper there for the Rapids, scoops it up. And looks like he wants to angle the ball here towards the near side, and he does. Nice kick just below midfield and goes out off green. And so white ball here. Dylan Shepard, number 12, puts it into play. Cody Crook again, big force here on the near side. Thomas boots it up towards midfield. Cross midfield, Holloway, number 80, and now gets some help, number 6 coming over. Dominic Piazza. Figueroa will put it in play and immediately out again, and this time off green, and so the Rapids will have it. As we said, nice Friday night here. Last weekend before Halloween, and you can imagine Las Vegas here on the weekend. A lot of costumes downtown. Supposedly, according to some write-ups, I believe it's at Circus, huge haunted house, supposedly the scariest haunted house in the United States. Probably the scariest part about it is the price, which I'm sure is north of 50 bucks. Ball below midfield. Far side, number 7 for Neusport, battling there, Jonathan Fan. A little push from behind there. Rapids guilty, number 13. Keegan Crook. The whistle, referee right on top of it. You hear the groans from the Neusport side. Perhaps thinking that there wasn't going to be a whistle, but there was. And so the free kick, nice position here for Neusport. Ken DeRamos, number 23. Here comes the kick. Into the middle, huge grouping there. Cleared out. And Neusport maintaining control here in the defensive third of the Rapids. Dominic Piazza, number 6. And let's see, after they sort it out, number 5 for Neusport, Jordan Peralta will retrieve it well into the corner there. And as he comes back into view, it'll be Neusport ball here near side. And that ball's going to find its way out across the back line. And substitutions on the far side for the Rapids. 2 new players coming in. Looks like and that will be so 2 sets of fresh legs. Number 14 in now for the Rapids, Dalton Myers. And also believe number 24. And that is number 24 for the Rapids. Into the match now, Trey Nakanishi. So Ben Thomas will set the ball down for the goal kick. Number 23, Ken DeRamos. DeRamos now, we figured out here, has got the leg on this squad as he takes the goal kicks, and he took the free kick here on the defensive third of the Rapids a bit earlier. So the lights are on, all the fields in use here at Betty Wilson. Kellogg-Zaire complex also in play here, as well as Ed Fountain. So the three usual suspects there, the three fields that are always used in just about any tournament that you will find here in Las Vegas for soccer. Of course, this one and Kellogg-Zaire, pretty much just soccer locations. Kellogg-Zaire with, I believe, 11 fields, and I think 6 of them are artificial surface. And I believe 2 of the 4 at Ed Fountain are also artificial turf. Again, over to the far corner, number 13, Keegan Crook for another corner. His 3rd corner kick here in the first half. Here it comes, touched there by his teammate, number 7. And on the one touch, the ball will go out. Off Jake Knowles, and now number 14 into the match for Neusport. Neusport trying to dribble out of their defensive third, defensive backfield, but Crook takes it away. His shot towards the net. Nice save by Ben Thomas, the keeper. Nice catch inside there. Keeps the score 1-0. He's keeping the green team, Neusport, close here in the first half. Number 8 trying to dribble, Jake Bearden. Shot to the net, Thomas, actually for Maple Valley Rapids, that is number 8, Ryan Perez. And again, Ben Thomas with a nice play. Ball Newport's backfield, your Neusport's backfield. Neusport hanging in here with this squad, and they just need to make an adjustment and win some more of these first touches. That's what's killing them just a little bit right here. That's allowing the Rapids to keep the ball here on this half of the field, as they're just getting to those first touches before Neusport is. And that ball is going to be out across the back line. I'm not quite sure Thomas touched it. He might have touched it on his fingertips. And I believe that is the call. And so the ball went out across the back line. We will have a corner kick here. And it is Keegan Crook again. Nice shot in front of the net. The header is going to be just wide. Number 16, Cody Crook, with the attempt right there. And so dodging a bullet in Neusport, and into the match, number 27. For the green team, Evan McGarry. And there were some more substitutions coming in for the Rapids, and so we'll have to hold up here. Number 13 comes out, Keegan Crook. And there's a handball against the Rapids. Free kick to Neusport. Let's see if that'll charge the batteries here as they bring it across midfield on the attack. Holloway with the first touch, wearing that captain's sleeve. McGarry into play. And across midfield, McGarry with some speed here on the near side, gets to the ball first. Got there before number 2, Jason Comer. Comer now moves inside. Kenda Ramos, number 23 on defense there. Coming up here to the site prior to this match. This is the 3rd or 4th year we've been down here for the Mayor's Cup. And you can't help but notice how they have grown. And that one's going to be wide of the net across the back line. Goal kick. No, they're going to give a corner kick here to the Rapids, but this time from the near side. But you look around the complex here, a lot of activity, a lot of booths, a lot of advertising sold. So the Mayor's Cup here forming into a big force. They'll probably just be getting bigger and bigger. And I'm not sure they've ever had games on Friday night, or maybe not to this extent. So that goes to show that they've got more teams coming into this tournament. On the ground, a lot of activity in front of the net, and it's going to skip, and I don't believe it touched anybody before it goes out across the back line, and that's the way the referee saw it, as he's going to give the goal kick to Neusport. Nobody touched that one as it came in from the corner. And substitutions again at midfield for the Rapids. Number 12 will come out. Dylan Shepard. And let's see, number 10, McEwen Henderson. Shot to the net, and that ball gets past Thomas into the back of the net for the score. And the Rapids with a 2-0 lead now over Neusport here in the first half. And they struck quickly there. Number 3 for the Rapids, Daniel Heiner. So Heiner with the score. Getting some congratulations there. And so Neusport, who had done a pretty good job of suppressing the offense of the Rapids after that initial score, finally give up another one here past a diving keeper, Ben Thomas. De Ramos goes to his keeper there. And so plenty of time, though, for this Neusport squad to come back here. We're only in the first half. And if they can keep the score at 2 into halftime, they would have a shot. As we are in the 22nd minute of play.
Let's go!
Again, the Rapids. Number 3 is going to hit the ground. Nice job by De Ramos there on defense. Ball out near side. White ball. Number 11. Shane Bowers into play. Ball in the middle of the field. And Neusport now. They want to get out and run. But number 17 there for the Rapids, Connor Adams. Adams now in a little bit of trouble. Gets the ball back. And now Connor brings it across midfield. Now a foot race over on the far side. Rapids, that shot's going to go out across the back line, and they're going to say it's deflected by Neusport. And so a corner kick here for the Rapids once again. So under 10 minutes, as we said here, remaining first half. '23rd minute of play. Low line drive, corner kick there, and off white across the back line. So the goal kick here for Neusport. So free kick about 15 yards below midfield, inside the circle. Nice job there, number 80, Dakota Holloway. But he needed some help right there. White jerseys take it back right to left. Coming out of nowhere, number 6 with some speed. Dominic Piazza for Neusport. Rapids down the middle now here near side. And I think we've got an offsides there. Number 2 was in deep Combs, or Comer that is, Jason Comer. And we've got an injured Rapids player there. So we're set now. Number 2, Jason Comer, is jogging off the field. He was shooken up there, and hopefully he'll be back. I think he will. At least he looks like he will. And now the action continues. Number 8 there with the touch, Ryan Perez. And Ben Thomas will scoop that one up. Here right at midfield. Now it'll roll left to right. Still in play far side. Neusport doing a good job of putting some pressure on those white jerseys right now. The Rapids trying to bring it across midfield. And they do. Number 8, Ryan Perez. Oh, and a collision there far side. The ball goes out. Still white ball. No penalty. .26th minute of play here in the first half. So under 5 minutes to go. Just about 4. In the corner. And let's see here. It was the Rapids guilty of something there, and the ball will go over to Neusport. So Neusport trying to do one of two things. Number 1, score to try to cut this lead in half, but also, you know, they don't want the Rapids to put another one up here in the first half. Give themselves a shot in the second half. Far side. Again, kept in play. And finally picked up there by number 7 for the Rapids, Jake Knowles. Knowles moves his way towards the back line. DeRamos is there, and that shot on goal is going to be wide of the net, just short of the net, I should say, and goes out. And so Ben Thomas will set it up here in front of the net. And DeRamos will take the goal kick. Green team, nice kick on the far side with a left leg. And let's see, the flag is down. It's going to go to the white team. And so final moments here of the first half. 2-0 in favor of the Rapids and number 10. Got just about 2 minutes to go. Number 10 with the corner kick. McEwen Henderson. It's going to be long. Roll, 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 and save from going out. And there is the whistle and the end of the first half. So we're going to take a break here. It's Neusport trailing 2-0 to the Rapids. I'm King Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We will be back with the second half in just a few minutes. And we're back here at the start of the second half of this boys under 13. Boy, the older I get, the shorter these kids are. 13 years old. When I was 13, I thought I was 7 feet tall. There's the whistle in the circle. They've switched sides. And moving left to right this time, the Rapids. Neusport trailing 2-0. They've got 30 minutes. And I say this time again, you're in this position, down by 2 scores to start a half. You just concentrate on getting that score that'll pull you within 1. If it takes you 20, 25 minutes, because anything can happen at this level when you're down by a goal. If there's 30 seconds left in the match, you've still got a chance. So the defense for, and really the defense for Neusport hasn't been bad. It's just that, as I said, the first half, the Rapids quicker onto the first touch. And when they get to the ball first, they're going to, whoever you are, you're going to have a tendency to keep the ball on the offensive half for your team. And so if Neusport can cut that down and get out and run, they'll start putting some pressure on that Rapids defense. Austin Rowe, number 2 for Neusport there, far side, keeps the ball into play. And there's Jason Comer. Remember, Comer was injured in that first half, came out, and he's back in. Holloway far side, he's going to be flagged right there. Little, kind of used the hip there to plant it into the back of the Rapid player on the far side. Across midfield again. There's number 16. He's got some speed and some strength there. Cody Crook far side, and ball deflected. Nice job by Neusport keeping with Cody right there and deflecting it out across the back line. Nice defensive job. Austin Rowe over there, number 2. Number 23, Ken. And that ball actually went all the way over the fence. Finally, some help. Number 23, Ken DeRamos there as well. But I believe most of that defense there was number 6. Piazza. Piazza in the middle there. Neusport with the ball, far side, into play. And you got to like what you see here if you're a Neusport fan. Moving the ball up the sideline, far side, making that Rapids defense do some work. And let's see here, flag down, ball belongs to Neusport again. So now they're getting a break. So golden opportunity right now for Neusport here to get a good look at the net, get a shot, maybe even get the score. But I think, you know, just as important right now, Neusport needs that confidence that they can get in deep and can get a shot on goal. Ball's going to roll wide here to the near side. Rowe can't get to it in time, and now Cody Crook again, number 16, for the Rapids. And again, Piazza over there. It's going to hit the post. That off of Thomas. Thomas shaking up on that play. Did a great job at diving. It's going to be a goal or a corner kick for the Rapids. And Thomas gets up. just a bit shaken. That ball ricocheted off the post, and I believe hit him right in the head. And he's walked it off, got some help from his teammates. And defensive play like that, just the way Dominic Piazza, number 6, and the way Ben Thomas have been playing right now, they can inspire a team. And the way Neusport's been putting the pressure on that Rapids defense, let's see if this works out for them. Deflected away, that's going to be out. And again, over the fence. And quickly, though, this time a spectator over there will get the ball back. Just clearing the fence. And let's see, another corner kick here, I believe. Yes, for the Rapids from the far side. Is Lucas Kluber, number 6, helped retrieve that ball. And so number 13 for the Rapids, Keegan Crook. Kick just going to be a little bit short right there. That's cleared away over to the far side. And again, Crook gets over there, number 13, and Keegan can't handle it. It goes out and is Neusport's ball. So the green team with the free kick. So we had a penalty there. Could have been a handball. Hard to tell from this angle. We're so far away. And that whistle against a Neusport right there. So I'm not sure if that's a makeup call or what, but it seemed like both players are going after it. And so the free kick here for the Rapids. Nice job there, Austin Rowe, number 2, clearing it out, stopping the momentum of the Rapids team. Oh, push to the back there. Piazza goes down. And the ball will go over to Neusport. Number 13, Keegan Crook, guilty there for the Rapids. And DeRamos with the kick. Right to left, up towards midfield, goes out off the Rapids. McGarry there, number 27, battling for control of the ball. Evan McGarry. Ball in the circle now. Neusport. Holloway in the middle of 2 white jerseys has his pocket picked. Now he tries to get back to the ball. Oh, some help from his teammate, but just a half step too late. And Jake Bearden, number 8 for Neusport. I believe it's green ball here near side, and it is. Bearden. Actually, it was a free kick. So it's probably an offsides call there. Number 19 with a deflection there for Neusport. Ball rolls here to the near side. Bearden across midfield. Nice job there by number 8. Austin Rowe with a takeaway. Now he moves into the middle of the field, looks for some help, and he's going to get it from number 14 there. And now again, Crook, number 16, Cody Crook. Piazza trying to get to him from behind with a left leg. Dominic with another deflection. Nice play by Dominic Piazza. The ball will go out. It is a corner kick for the Rapids, but nice bit of coaching there. Nice move by Neusport. Piazza, with the speed, can get himself in front of Cody Crook, and he does what he can just to, you know, disturb him so that his shots aren't clean. And another shot on goal, and Thomas is there. So you can't say enough about the defense that Dominic Piazza is displaying here in the second half. It's very evident, very obvious out there on the field. Otherwise, Cody Crook could be having his way out there. They might have 2-3 scores by now. Keegan Crook, the other part of that duo. Number 13 up across midfield. Neusport again, Dominic Piazza there, number 6. Austin Rowe, far side's going to lose it. It goes out, and it is white ball. Just under 20 minutes to go here in this match. 19 minutes remaining. We played 11 here in the second half. And we played 41 minutes of the 60 minutes here in this boys under 13 first round match. It's going to be a corner kick for Neusport. So another break. Rapids clearing it out of their backfield. Can they contain it here, though, and continue the push to midfield? No. Neusport with some renewed life here on offense and putting the pressure on that Rapids defense. And it's the Rapids this time clearing the ball out just to give themselves an opportunity to set up defensively. And actually they're going to change their minds, and they're going to give the ball to the Rapids. And it's going to be a goal kick. So instead of a... It's a free kick here for the Rapids, so I'm not sure. Perhaps it was an offsides against Neusport. Rapids are going to have trouble bringing it across midfield, and right there, a mistake. Number 14 with the inadvertent handball hits the forearm. And so the free kick for the Rapids, and really that was a break for the Rapids because they weren't going to bring that ball across midfield in that kind of traffic, but now they have an opportunity and they can't do it. So instead of kicking the ball upfield on that free kick, they opt just to dribble it in their own half of the field, and that allowed Neusport to take the ball away. Ball just stays in the complex. Green ball. Put into play by Neusport's number 8, Jake Bearden. Very clear night here in Las Vegas, and a very clear day, actually. They had been calling for an air watch due to those fires in Southern California, as they said that the wind was going to be bringing that smoky air this way. And I think it made it very close, and it hasn't made it quite to Las Vegas just yet. Remains to be seen what will happen tomorrow, but as of right now, I think we're in the clear. And the temperature's starting to go down a bit, calling for low 60s here tonight. But one thing that is absent that you normally see here in Vegas in the evening is the strong wind gusts. Neusport ball here near side. Quickly put into play there by Bearden. Rapids are going to lose it out here near side. Again, green ball, and again, Bearden will put it into play. And from behind, tripped up number 7, Jake Knowles. Piazza guilty there. Rapids, upfield pass, number 9, Billy Miller. Ball out here near side, and let's see, it is green ball, Neusport ball. They still trail this match 2-0 here in the second half. Playing a much better game here in the final 30 minutes. Making things very tough on this Rapids squad, especially the last 6-7 minutes or so. As ball right at midfield and a trip there, and that's going to go against the Rapids. Bearden there, number 8 inside the circle, and Jake's kick down the middle. Just about 13 minutes remaining here in the match. And out here off the Rapids. Bearden here, near side. Thomas will boot it away up towards midfield. Nice job by the keeper. Vital right there, number 13. Jeremy Vital. He's got 3 white jerseys. Nice job of changing direction, not once, but twice at his pass upfield. Cleared out, Neusport ball here. Green ball here, near side. Nice job by number 13, Jeremy Vital. I'm not quite sure how he managed to control the ball. Well, you saw how he did it with those nice dribbling skills. He stopped, changed directions a couple times, and had 2 or 3 of those white jerseys blow right by him. Winjay picks it up. In the circle, bounces across midfield. Number 4 can't do anything there for the Rapids, John Chang, as he was in between a couple of defenders there, the Ramos and Piazza. And if you're going to be in between a couple of guys, those aren't the 2 that you want to be in between. Again, the Rapids, number 7, Jake Knowles, far side. Oh, and number 16, Cody Crook, puts his hands up in disgust, looks up into the sky. He knew that if he would have been able to control that ball, he had smooth sailing down that far sideline towards the net. He'll get another opportunity, I'm sure. Bearden stopped right there, number 8 now. Ryan Perez for the Rapids. And an offside call right here at midfield. 10 minutes remaining here in this match. Remember, we don't have any overtime with this bracket play game. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Rapids over in Neusport. Bearden gets to the ball just as it crosses midfield. And another offside call here. Number 16, Crook, is guilty there. So the Rapids, if they just continue to play the game right now, just move the ball back and forth and not really make a mistake or more than one here, they're going to come away with a victory as they have the 2-0 lead. They're in the driver's seat. Neusport playing a heck of a game here in the second half, but still going up against a formidable foe, obviously, in the Rapids with a great defense, good ball handling team. They plug those passing lanes, and so they make things very difficult. Neusport doing the same to the Rapids here in the second half, though. So we've had a scoreless second half. Ken DeRamos moving here into the corner. He'll take the kick for Neusport. Critical play. If they can put one in right now, they cut the lead in half for the final 8 minutes or so. Here comes the kick on the ground, taken away by the Rapids. They got some room to run here on the near side. Can the white team now make something out of nothing off that corner kick? Number 10 into the middle of his pass upfield. That's McEwen Henderson. He tried to get it over to Crook, but it goes into the hands of Ben Thomas, the keeper for Neusport. Nicely played game here for both of these squads. It gets physical when it needs to. It hasn't gotten sloppy. Guys aren't out there trying to hurt each other, but they are using some muscle when they feel it's necessary. So two teams that are well coached. Neusport hasn't panicked here in the second half. They came out trailing by 2, and late here in the match, they still trail by 2, but they're not panicking. They're not relying on long cross-field, upfield passes for nothing. They're still dribbling the ball, using an offense. Number 16 comes in. There's a shot to the net. It's going to hit the side of the net. And Crook upset. You can see it there. He's such a gamer. He managed to get past the defense there, but he just didn't have quite the angle that he needed. And so the goal kick here for Neusport. And into the match now, number 18, Jimmy Figueroa. Seven minutes to go. And that's number 19, Luke, coming out. So we had Luke as number 17 in our roster, but he is number 19. So that is Luke. Luke's been all over the field here today as he comes in for a breather late here. And now if you're the head coach for the Rapids, Charlie Crook, you want to see what your team's made of in the sense of, when it comes down to 5 minutes, 6 minutes left in the match, they've got the lead. How do they handle it? Do they panic, or do they take care of business? And from the looks of things, looks like we are going to end here in a 2-0 game. I just don't see the Rapids collapsing here. Crook again using that strength far side. Ball goes out. Keegan will put the ball into play. Ball out far side off Neusport. And to be put into play by the Rapids there. 5 minutes to go here in this one. Very competitive game for both of these teams. And the Rapids with the 2-0 lead. They know now that they can play with these teams in Las Vegas. You never know what you're going to run into when you come into a tournament in another state. Thomas makes the play right there. And so Neusport, they've got a little bit of time here, but they are down by 2. And I think at this point, maybe they just want to get a score. Well, not maybe, I'm sure they do. And that goes in with the point system here. They don't want to really get shut out. If they can get 1 goal, at least they pick up a point.
Come on, Evan.
And across midfield, and now Cody Crook. Number 16, Piazza trying to keep with him. Shot to the net is going to be wide. Dominic Piazza has got to be winded. He's been nothing but run here in the second half. Trying to keep up with Crook. And for Neusport, number 11, Devin Putnam into the match. And that ball's going to skip out across the back line. Braxton Feller, number 9, comes out right now for Neusport. Did a good job while he was out there. And so the goal kick here for the green team. Ball's going to roll across midfield. White team here will take it. The Rapids moving left to right. 3 minutes to go here in the match. Bearden, number 8, gets there. Pocket picked from behind by Miller. Number 11, or actually, that's Shane Bowers for the Rapids, number 11. Neusport ball, and number 12, Jason Nartker, will come into the match for Neusport. And Evan McGarry will come out for Jason. Holloway here, number 80, wants to move it into the middle of the field. Still moving. Nice job there by Holloway. He's got 3 white jerseys around him. Coming over to help out Devin Putnam, number 11. Putnam from behind, trying to catch up right there. Number 7, Jake Knowles, far side for the Rapids. And that ball off the Rapids. So Neusport ball. And I have 1 minute to go here in this one. Unofficially, of course. So my clock is off. You'll have to watch for the referee in the middle of the field. It goes out. Oh, an offside call. You saw it right there. And so the ball goes over to the Rapids. Ball across midfield. Crook, number 16, getting past the defense. Thomas comes over and makes the sliding stab. The sliding stab, I should say, and saves it right there. Crook denied again, and you can't help but feel for the guy. He's done everything he could here in the second half to try to get that score, and he's been turned away every time, but he looks like the kind of athlete there who is just going to keep trying. So number 80, Dakota Holloway, shaken up there right at midfield. Late here in the match. So we await the whistle here at midfield. So Jonathan Fan, number 7, into the match. So the action starts up again. Thomas with the pickup right inside the box right there. The header right at midfield. Neusport across midfield now. Taken away. And it goes over to the Rapids. And again to Thomas. Thomas is going to roll it out near side to Bearden. And a push. And a yellow card is going to come out here. And that's number 16. Cody Crook. Guilty there. So they'll substitute him out. And just a matter of seconds remaining here in this one.
There's a ball right there.
And we're well over time. There's a shot. Thomas again scoops it up, recovers. Nice job getting back to it, and he is perfect here in the second half. He hasn't allowed a score. So the first half, it seemed, was stopped short, and it seems like the second half has gone long, and it did, and there is the whistle. So the end of this boys under 13 match, and it's the Rapids with a 2-0 victory over Neusport here. First round game, boys under 13 here at the 2007 Mayor's Cup in Las Vegas. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We hope you enjoyed this match. It was my pleasure to bring it to you. Until we see it again, be safe and have a great night, everyone.